Debunk, to expose or excoriate as being pretentious, false, or exaggerated. What does neuroscience have to say about the educational values of lectures? Neuroscientists have shown that during lectures, student brain activity flatlines. It is even lower during sleep. In a lecture, the student's brain is less active than at most other times, including during sleep. This is damning evidence against the lecture as a method of education. Master says the value of lectures is debated, and there may be good reason to think that they are an ineffective form of teaching. According to Hook and Farah, among the ethical issues raised in connection with the field of neuroeducation is that teachers' vulnerability to misinformation concerning neuroscience and its relevance to classroom practice. Educators are eager for innovative methods to improve students' learning, but they may lack the scientific training needed to critically assess the methods of neuroeducation. As a weak truism, in one sense, almost everything changes the brain. Any sight, sound, smell, your phone ringing, text message, Facebook, anything changes the brain activity. The brain's job is to respond to things. Um, the brain's activity change. The brain activity is ever changing, and for that reason, change is almost always reversible. So, um, neural skeptic, in the article, it says that, it's a weak truism that changes are almost always reversible. As a scary, strong claim to many people, the quote changes the brain implies that some kind of lasting and important change has been made. The implicit understanding here is that um, the brain is basically static and its default behavior is to stay the same. A greater understanding educators a greater understanding of educators' motivations for learning about neuroscience, their understanding of what neuroscience means and what it has to contribute to teaching practices can only serve to strengthen the relationship between neuroscientists and educators. Carey says in chapter 10, what is the sleeping brain doing exactly? For that matter, why do we sleep at all? The truth is, no one really knows, or to be more precise, there's no single or agreed upon scientific explanation for it. Two new theories have emerged to make sense of this. One is that sleep is essentially a time management adaptation. The other is that sleep's primary purpose is for memory consolidation. Improving dialogue between two disciplines will enrich research and practice in the field of neuroeducation, ultimately helping to build a better science of learning and the brain. So, neuroscientists and educators have to work together to debunk the myths of how lectures and how teaching and how children learn, how we can all tie those things together and come on one accord.